me now take this to my colleague Amit Bhardwaj, who has been reporting on the ground, getting us what the aftermath scenes look like outside that mosque after the riots that escalated. And really on the defensive are the sort of voices that we're hearing, Amit, especially the role of the SP MP who was at that very spot at 1 in the morning. Before I really get further answers from you, let's take a closer look at these videos.
गाइस आप देख सकते हैं ये दरगाह फैजला का क्या हाल है। ये आप देख सकते हैं पुलिस की बदतमीजी। अभी जाने देंगे पीछे।
Come back to you because you've been getting us details of what it really looks like on the ground after what transpired last night. But in that sense, the police still in the process of identifying all these videos and identifying those faces that incited the mob. To make one thing clear, that misinformation was spread on purpose to instigate this mob that led to the violence that happened. And these riots were engineered.
Yes, Suisha. You know, the Delhi police is investigating the entire matter. And let's be assured that in the next 24 hours to 48 hours, every video which was there on the social media, possibly important, being circulated to instigate people, will come to the police. Because just understand that within hours, if India Today was able to actually zero down the video in which it is pretty much visible that Samajwadi Party MP Mohibullah Nadwi, who happens to be a member of Parliament Lok Sabha from Rampur, is also the in charge of the Parliament Mosque, was, standing here in the night, and he was in confrontation, in altercation with Delhi police officials. In the video that we have played out on the screen, it is pretty much visible as to how Mohibullah Nadwi is being stopped by the Delhi police personnel, and Mohibullah Nadwi keeps on insisting of crossing that barricade. And the moment the police tries to push back, his supporters or the people standing behind start shouting. So in situation of this sort, sometimes things escalate because of confrontations which happened last night as well. Mohibullah Nadwi on the other side claims that he was here to calm people, calm the tempers, and is also questioning as to why this action was carried out in the dark of the night. I did ask that question from DCP Nidhin. And he told me that, look, we wanted minimum inconvenience to the people in general, and that is why that time slot was decided in mutual consultation between Delhi Police and the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, which is now carrying out the JCB action. So we'll also get you those visuals of the JCB action. Last night, the bulldozer, dealt with the illegal structures, encroachments out here. All of that was bulldozed. The camera will zoom in to the other direction as well. You will see many of these workers from different agencies are right now working on the ground to ensure that even the electricity cables which are lying here and there, they are properly dealt with so that electrocution incidents do not happen. So a lot of agencies were, sensitized about the action that have been done last night, and now the several JCBs have been deployed to remove the debris from the site. But important visual, the question that you asked is what was happening last night. We'll get these visuals for our viewers. The moment I've reached this particular barricade, that was completely barricaded. No one was allowed to cross over. But what was happening on the other side? Like Mohibullah Nadwi is standing in at one of the barricades, in a similar sense, you had crowd coming, charging towards the police personnel and the paramilitary forces who happen to be deployed even now. So this crowd was charging at them, and they were picking up stones, concrete stones, bricks, whatever they could get hold of, and started to stone pelt at the police. And that's when even the top angle view, the camera visuals that we have played for our viewers on India Today, it's visible as to how stone pelting was resorted to. Now you cut to the mobile visuals that have been already collected by Delhi police, and we also are playing it out on our screens right now, of people instigating Musalmano Jaag Jao, Muslims wake up. Faiz-e-Ilahi Mosque is being demolished. These were the claims that were being made in several of the videos that were doing round through the night. And obviously, in densely populated areas like this one, where the minority community is in large numbers, it would also trigger a sense of panic. Anybody living in their homes would think that something wrong is happening around Faiz-e-Ilahi Mosque, and they should wake up, they should move forward. All of this confusion is bound to happen because you don't have only one video. Several of these individuals in several directions were recording those videos, putting it on Instagram, putting it on X and other social media platforms, triggering an anxiety for even the locals who live here. And that is why many of these, while the Delhi police is maintaining, the DCP Nidhin is maintaining that they were able to calm down the tempers, the locals supported them, even majority of the people who had gathered around about 150 and 200, most of them had left the spot. But then you had certain miscreants who did resort to stone pelting. They picked up stones, bricks, concrete stones, and started to pelt at the police forces who are deployed. And that's when the panic triggered. All these bikes are lying down. This is the Hajj committee building, and all of those visuals are pretty much visible as well. These are tear gas shells that were fired at the stone pelters. So because the stone pelters resorted to, these miscreants resorted to stone pelting, the police had no option but to follow the protocol and use these tear gas shells to deal with these miscreants who were trying to create a law and order situation.
Many videos that were released much earlier capturing those bulldozers that were standing in a line, releasing an open call to people to come out and spreading misinformation to say that it is the mosque that is under attack. So this clearly gives out the entire story of how those people were instigated. I want to thank you for getting us those details.